How do archaeologists find ritual meaning in animal burials? Imagine discovering animal bones carefully placed in a grave or a special pit. It makes you wonder if there was more to it than just food or waste. Archaeologists look for clues in how animals are buried, where they are found, and what kind of animals they are. When animals are buried with care, like being laid out in specific positions or decorated with ornaments, it hints at ritual importance. Sometimes, certain species like dogs or horses appear repeatedly in these contexts because they held symbolic meanings in past cultures. For example, dogs often represented protection or guiding spirits, so their presence in burials might symbolize spiritual roles. Archaeologists also analyze the bones in labs to see how they were treated. They check for signs of deliberate handling, like cuts from special killing methods or signs of adornment. If bones show signs of being carefully prepared or decorated, it suggests a ritual purpose. They compare animal remains found with human burials or in ritual deposits. If animals are buried alongside humans or in specific locations, it can mean they had a spiritual or symbolic connection. Sometimes, animals are buried separately but with similar care, indicating they were part of a spiritual practice. Using scientific methods, archaeologists identify the species and determine their age and sex. They look for marks on bones that show whether animals were sacrificed or offered as gifts. These details help distinguish ritual deposits from animals slaughtered for food. They also study the spatial arrangement of bones within sites to understand if the placement was intentional. For example, animals placed in specific postures or with objects like beads or tools suggest ritual acts. To interpret these findings, archaeologists often compare them with ethnographic records or historical accounts of similar practices. Ritual animal burials might involve offerings, sacrifices, or foundation deposits meant to protect or bless a space. These practices reveal how animals played roles beyond just providing food. They show how past societies viewed animals as part of their spiritual and social worlds. In the end, finding ritual meaning in animal burials involves piecing together all these clues. The context of the burial, the species involved, how the remains are treated, and detailed lab analysis all work together. This helps archaeologists understand that these animal deposits were more than just leftovers. They were meaningful parts of past human beliefs and practices.